Good afternoon, Samruddhi Gorkar. Good afternoon, Rohini Pajbhai, Santosh, Janvi, Tiwari, Anushka Burate, Elise. Good afternoon to all of you. So we already started the lesson motion. Okay. Now, if I ask you, tell me the things moving around you and tell me the things which are stationary, which are at the rest. You can tell very easy. Okay, I can also tell, for example, if birds are flying, I tell birds are moving from one place to another. Tree is there, I say tree is at the rest. Okay. Suppose you are moving on a bicycle, going to your house. I can say, for example, Santosh is moving from one place to another. Suppose Elias is sitting and studying there, so I can say Elias is at the rest. Okay. Now, if I see the fan, this fan is moving, so I can say the fan is in motion, and that fan is at the rest because that fan is not moving. Like that, if I ask you, you can also give me lots of examples, isn't it? For example, your father is moving on the bike, you can say my father is moving from one place to another. But if a dog is sitting in front of you, you'll say dog is at the rest. Okay, this is we are using in our everyday talk. That when we see the certain thing moving from one place to another, we say the thing is in motion. Okay, for example, this fan is moving, so I say that the fan is in motion. The chair is here, stationary, is at the rest, so I say the chair is at the rest. Okay, so in general, what we say, if a thing is changing position from one place to another, if we see the thing is changing position from one place to another, we say the thing is in motion. For example, if Rohini Pandai is going from this classroom to the new building, I say Rohini Pandai is in motion. And if Sakshi Sir is sitting there, I say that she is at the rest, isn't it? This is our general everyday talk. Okay, when we see, for example, the duster is there, I say the duster is at the rest. For example, some insects moving from here to there, I say the insect is in motion. When we see the thing is not moving from one place to another, at one place, we say that the thing is at the rest. And when we see the thing is moving from one place to another, we say the thing is at the motion. For example, aeroplane is going while going. If you say that the aeroplane is moving from one place to another, flying from one place to another. While if bus is there, not going in front of your school, bus is at the rest. Okay, if I say you tell me the things, various things which are at the rest or which are at the motion, you will give me many examples. But according to the science, we will find when now one thing is quite clear, when we say the thing is in motion, the thing is changing place from one place to another. Now according to the science, when we say the thing is in motion or is at the rest, we have to say with respect to certain reference point. For example, now for this one example I gave, that bus is standing in front of the school, bus is at the rest. Now suppose you are going in a vehicle in this road going to temple. Okay, you are going there for one. So I say here, I am standing here, I say the bus is at the rest. But that is for me, with reference to me. What you will say regarding the bus? You are moving from one place to another, you are changing the place with reference to bus. So what you will say? Can you say the bus is at the rest? No. Okay, so we will find that motion it is a relative term motion, it is not an absolute term. Okay. So whenever we are speaking about motion, we have to speak with reference to certain reference point. For example, now chalk is there. I left the chalk and I caught it. When I left the chalk is changing position with respect to me. So the chalk is at the motion. Okay. But made some point on this chalk. Whether this chalk is changing position with the point it is on this chalk? No. So it is at the rest with respect to that point. It is not changing the position with respect to that point. So it is at the rest. But according to me, when it is moving from this place to this place, according with respect to me, it is changing the position. Okay. For example, if XYZ is sitting behind driver, XYZ is sitting behind driver in running car, and ABC is standing outside. Standing outside. Now, according to, tell me, with reference to ABC XYZ is in dash, and with reference to driver XYZ is at dash. So what will come here in the first column? Do the answer. XYZ is sitting behind the driver. Driver is driving the vehicle. XYZ is sitting behind the driver. ABC is standing outside. The car is running, and with reference to ABC, XYZ is it in motion or is at the rest? With reference to ABC. Shardul gave correct answer. Keep it up, Shardul. Santosh gave correct answer. And Srivastava also gave correct answer. Aditi also gave correct answer. Kalapati gave correct answer. Okay. Bodakunda gave correct answer. Abhishek gave correct answer. Rohini gave correct answer. Jackie gave correct answer. Yes, I correct. XYZ is in motion. Why XYZ is in motion? Because ABC is standing outside and XYZ is changing position. The vehicle is moving with respect to ABC. Therefore, we will find XYZ is in motion with respect to ABC. Then second one, with reference to driver, XYZ is at dash. XYZ is at dash with respect to driver. Very correct. Shardul gave very correct answer. Keep it up, Shardul. Santosh gave correct answer. Elias gave correct answer. Aditi gave correct answer. Gaurav gave correct answer. Bodakunda gave correct answer. Kalapati gave correct answer. Keep it up, beta. Very good. Is that next? Because we already discussed that here driver and XYZ. Driver is driving the vehicle and XYZ is sitting behind the driver. So are they changing the place? No. They are not changing the position with respect to each other. So they are not at motion with respect to each other. XYZ is at rest with respect to driver. But the same XYZ is in motion with respect to ABC, who is standing outside. Now tell me, casually we are speaking in everyday life that certain thing is in motion, certain thing is in rest. Is it correct according to science? No. It is not correct according to science. We can't say this is at rest, this is in motion unless and until we speak we relate it with certain reference point. Okay, so whenever now you know that be precise while talking. You are when you are talking about the motion, you have to say that XYZ is in motion with respect to ABC. Simply saying XYZ is at the motion is wrong. So precise talk with precise meaning. Okay. We will find XYZ is in motion with respect to ABC. XYZ is at the rest with respect to drive. Okay, so according to science, motion it is not an absolute term. It is relative term. We have to relate it with certain reference point to say particular thing is in motion or is at the rest. For example, I am standing here or is at the rest, not changing place with respect to me. But if an astronaut is there on the moon, for him, with respect to him, I am at the motion. Okay, so because the earth is revolving around the sun, it takes 365 1 by 4 to complete one revolution. And also it is rotating, it is going around its axis, around itself. In 24 hours, it completes one rotation. So we will find motion, it is a relative term. It is not an absolute term. Okay, so be careful now. Always one program is there every Sunday. That program from in YouTube it is coming. I am seeing that in evening time from IIT. So in that it was told very clearly that while talking, sometimes what happens, we talk something and its meaning is different. So here precise talk with precise meaning is very important. So this is very good example for that. So when you are talking about the motion or rest, you have to compare, relate it with certain reference point. So is it clear to all of you? Okay. Then, yes, give me one example of motion means, give me one example of motion. I gave so many examples, give me one example of motion. Example of motion. I will write one example here. Fan is in motion with respect to me. Motion with respect to me. One example I know, one example you give. Yes, give me one example. Give me one example. One example I know. Fan is in motion with respect to me. Again I am telling, when you are writing motion, you have to read. Write with respect to. Shardul gave a very correct answer. Car is in motion with respect to me. Moving car is in motion with respect to me. Shardul wrote correct answer. That is, we saw the car changing position from one place to another. So you can say car is in motion with respect to Shardul. Okay, with respect to me, with respect to Shardul here. Then Elias gave a very wonderful example. Butterfly is in motion with respect to me. Of course, that butterfly is not sitting here in her case, it is moving from one flower to another to suck the nectar. Okay, so she is telling butterfly is changing the position, so she is telling that butterfly is moving with respect to me. Okay, then some more example. Rohini Pajbai wrote bird flying. Bird flying with respect to what? You did not write that, you have to write that. With respect to whom? Pen is in motion with respect to me. Bhavya Sule gave a very correct answer. Pen is in motion with respect to me. Okay. Then falling mango is in motion with respect to me. Very good. Suppose mango is falling, so the mango is changing the position. It is in motion with respect to her. Okay. What Santosh has written? Falling apple is moving with respect to me. Okay. Then Shardul again wrote another example. Aeroplane is changing the place or is telling flying. Aeroplane is changing its motion with respect to Shardul. Okay, sparrow is in motion with respect to me. Unnati Srivastava wrote sparrow is moving from one place to another. She saw changing the position, so she is called motion with respect to me. Okay. Then Elias wrote another example. Running dog is in motion with respect to tree. Yes, dog is running. So dog is changing position with respect to certain reference points tree. So she is telling that with respect to tree, the dog is in motion. Very correct, Elias. Then Bhavya she wrote, tiger is in motion with respect to me. Very good. Tiger is moving from one place to another. So she is telling that tiger is changing position. So she told motion with respect to her. Okay. Aditi arrow mark is in what she wrote. Then Santosh giant on a screen is motion with respect to me. Very correct. Rolling page is in motion with respect to me. Unnati Srivastava, very correct. All of you are giving now right answer. Earlier wrote, Ami wrote, it is in motion, it is in motion. You started writing with respect to certain reference point. That we have to learn. Precise talk with precise meaning. Okay? Because each and every word, each and every sentence has meaning. Okay? Then we will find, I will write another example of rest. Example of rest. For example, if I write, he is at rest with respect to me. Suppose I am taking tea, I am standing there in colony near my window. So he is in front of me, it is not changing the place with respect to me. So I told by son Anuray that Anuray, the tea is at rest with respect to me. At that time I am and the tree both are at one position only. They are not changing the place. So one example of rest I give. Example of rest. So give example. Some more example give all of you. Yes. Table is in where in respect to me, with respect to me. Yes, Bhavya made a very correct answer. She is sitting in the chair and table is there. Both are at the same position. They are not changing place. So she gave the example that table is at the rest with respect to me. Then Shardul gave, I am at rest with respect to aeroplane. When you are at rest, when aeroplane is not flying, when both of you not changing the place with respect to each other. At that time you can say that I am at rest in the airport with respect to aeroplane. Okay. Like that, flower is at the rest with respect to me, Janvi here. Very correct. So table is there, Bhavya's example I write, table is at the rest with respect to Bhavya. Like that, other example you have given. All examples are correct. Very good. So Santosh gave one more example. House is in rest with respect to my car. Okay. Then Vodakunta fridge is at the rest with respect to me. Very good. School is at the rest with respect to me. But see, while you are coming, if you are at the motion, changing place with respect to school, then you are at the motion. But both are not changing the place. You are stationary at one place. The school at the rest with respect to. Okay, I am at rest with respect to living. Okay, all of you have given very correct answer. So think over it. Now you know that lot of things are moving in our surrounding. We have studied the lesson classification. Okay, we are categorizing the thing for our convenience. to make our study easier. Okay. So we will classify different types of motion are there in our surrounding. We see different types of movement. We will classify them. Suppose one body is there, it is standing straight, moving straight, changing place from one place to another, straight as a whole. What do we call such motion? If a body is changing as a whole, position from one place to another in a straight path. In a straight path, the motion of the body in a straight path, it is called rectilinear motion. Santosh, you are very correct answer. Very good, beta. So we will classify different types of motion in our surrounding. We see lots of motion. For example, swinging, butterfly. Okay, then we can see pendulum. Okay, then we can see something moving in a circle. Okay, lots of motion, something like that is moving like this. Different types of motions are. We will classify to make our studies simple. Okay, so rectilinear motion. Santosh, your correct answer. Motion of the body in a straight path. Okay, so whole it is changing the position from one point to another in a straight path, that is called rectilinear motion. Okay, then one example I write, car moving on a straight road. So rectilinear motion. Car is moving on a straight path, straight road. It's a what kind of motion? It's a rectilinear motion. Okay, so it's moving straight. So it's a rectilinear motion. Now give me some other example. Santosh, the very correct answer. That motion of a body along a straight line, rectilinear motion. Example I want. Like you gave me example of motion and rest. So one example I gave, car going on a straight road. Yes, Ella is your correct answer. Ants going straight towards their food. So you will find them moving straight. When they are moving straight, what kind of motion is that? Rectilinear motion. Ella is very correct, beta. Yes, Janvi Bendal gave very correct answer. Keep it up, Janvi. That is bicycle moving on a straight road. Okay. Body as a whole moving from one point to another on a straight path. Very good. Bhavya has given very correct answer. Keep it up, Bhavya. Apple falling down from the tree. Suppose this duster is falling down. Is it going like this, like this, like this, like this? It will fall down or will come down right. Suppose I release it from a height. It will come down straight. It will not move like this. Isn't it? So it's a Bhavya told very correct. It's a very good example of rectilinear motion. Very good, Bhavya. Keep it up. Yes. Many other examples are there. Very good. Man walking on a straight path. Shardul. Keep it up, Shardul. Then Unnati Srivastava, man moving straight in a road. Very good. Yes. An army of soldiers. You might have seen they are moving straight, left, right, parade is there. So we will find that is also very good example given by Elias. Keep it up, Elias. Very good, beta. A cyclist on a straight road. Santosh has given very correct answer. Okay, then Unnati, bike moving on a straight road. Yes, bike straight path is there, bike moving. That is also very good example. All of you have given very correct answer. Keep it up. Okay, that is rectilinear motion. Body as a whole moving from one point, so this is the point A to point B in a straight path. That is a rectilinear motion. Now the same path, suppose it is taking curved path. Suppose it is taking a curved path like this. Okay, we will go here, here, here. So it is moving in the curved path. We call it as a curvilinear motion. It is called curvilinear motion. For example, here car moving on a curved path. Curved path. Okay. So some more examples from your side. One example I gave. Yes, start. Yes. Start one by one. Very good. Very good, Janvi. You gave correct answer. Car moving along the curved path. I agree with you. Then throwing a ball. Janvi gave another example. First she wrote this example only. Then she gave if you throw the ball, just and you throw it. So ball will go like this, isn't it? While falling also you have to catch it if you coming like this. So if you throw like this, then you will find the ball is covering the curved path. So it's a very good example. Okay, then yes, Unnati Srivastava gave very correct answer. Planets moving in the there we will find planets they are moving around the sun. Suppose this is the sun, this is the planet, they are moving. How is this path? Curve. Okay, around the sun. Unnati Srivastava gave very correct answer. That is called revolution. Okay. Shardul gave very correct answer. A train moving on a curved railway track. Like this. It is like toy train is also there now. We will find it is moving like this. Our train also, whenever curving is there, they are moving on a curved path. That is a curvilinear motion. Okay. Then Vaishali Piper Elise, cat moving on a curved path. Very good. All your examples are very correct. That is, we are categorizing, we see different types of motion in our surrounding. We are categorizing, classifying this motion. So you gave very correct answer that motion on a straight path when we see, we classify it as a rectilinear motion. And if there is a motion on a curved path, we call it as a curvilinear motion. Isn't it? So this curvilinear motion and rectilinear motion together, it is called translatory motion. Translatory motion. Okay. Curvilinear motion and rectilinear motion. When the body has a ball moving from one point to another, we call it as a translatory motion. Okay, so this it is clear to all of you. Now it's already 3:15 and Neelam madam's period will start. So I will give you homework. Please read the lesson and write down the answers for this question and send me. Okay, your homework is explain with example concept of motion and rest. Okay, and second, you write what is translatory motion. In that, you have to write both and give exam. So, have a good day. study, enjoy. One most important thing is that nowadays many people, including few children, become careless. I have seen, don't go outside without mask, follow social distancing, wash your hands frequently. Okay, don't touch here and there unnecessarily. Okay, and if you have fever, cough, if you have any symptom, then please go for checking. That is, you know that it's very important to take treatment of any disease. Okay, that is very important. Okay, so study hard, complete your homework, and send the photo. Thank you. Have a